And a warm welcome to one and all. First time here, big fella Scruff, trying to put trading in the real world. And that's what we've been doing with the small account. Now you have to bear with me because my throat's about to give in. I could hardly speak yesterday, which is just as well because yesterday was CPI and bugger me did it explode. And I hope the guys were kind of holding heed to what I said. If you don't understand it, stay out of it. And on a big day like that, your best thing is just let it do its thing, trade the aftermath. Well, that's what we're doing this morning. It's still part of the morning surge. Now, as we look at this, I've already caught 40 quid out of the drop last night because I saw it, put a pending order in on a classic fib setup, which is the low to the high, pending order on the 23, and it was out and it came in about 5 o'clock this morning on the 38. So it's a simple road. Now this morning, because the pressure is still there, we're just going to carry it on down into the 50. Now this thing could even run all the way down into here. Now why? Well, because if I start tightening this fib up and sort of put it onto the single motion, again, what it shows is there's the single drive, there's the push straight to the turning point and stalled, which is 127, and then back down again. Well, if that's the case, it's going to come back to 38 yet again. So that becomes a half decent target. Now, I don't need to do a great deal on this account. Let me kind of show you why. Let me just fire up something. Just pull up the BlackBull because I actually need to drop in those figures as well. But I'll show you something while I'm on doing it. Just drop this down. I only need to achieve 568 a day. Now, I wanted to get this back to over 1,000 quid. Well, I did. Why? Well, let me show you. We started this in January and I got it up to sort of well over £1,200 just for the guys. Then they were kicking off. So, well, I'm saying the guys weren't kicking off. The guys were brilliant. Some people on YouTube were kicking off, saying it's a fluke, which I thought was a bit odd because I've been doing it for 5 months and I did it every day for 5 months and it took you through the journey. And I said, okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'm going to book a holiday, which you kind of saw me on a cruise. So I took the money out, had a holiday, and I thought, brilliant, right? So that was very good. So this is paid for a nice trip. And I'll do it again to 1,000 quid. Well, we're here. And it's July. And it's all been done. Just consistent wins over and over. You can't win them all, guys. You can't. And I mean, even yesterday, I killed these off because I knew CPI and whatever was coming. I didn't want to get involved with it. So I just killed the trade. You know, let it come out of it. And then today, we trade in the aftermath. And as you just seen, what was it we did? 40-30 we did through the night. So we had a starting balance of 1,058. Got a 10% for the day. It was on a quid. So I'm still well below my max offering. And it was definitely a Kylie, but it was a pullback. Right. So drop all these little bits into my sheet. And like I say, excuse me, my throat's about to give. There we go. So that's what was done through the night. Kylie's just a nickname that I have for fib. Basically a retracement to 50. And she's only little, 50% of a person, so a Kylie. And there we go. So our P&L this month and we're only 12 days in, is 70%. I don't need to do another thing this month, and I've achieved a lot more than what I needed. But my goal, my primary goal, was to get to here, and I've done it. So what's the moral? Moral simple: patience. Single setup every day, giving you patience, and that patience just pays off. Now that is a viable setup. You can see there's a lot more red than there is green, and it's pushing down. So if I am looking for the first testing point, it's probably going to be in and around this area here. So we'll let it play out. But all I want is a fiver. So as soon as that goes about £5, I'll pull it out. That's it. Harvest the profit, and then that's this job complete. Happy days. Okay, boys and girls, stop that out. Why? Because look, it's come straight to 50. It's probably going to keep on running, but I've got what I needed, because as I showed you, I only needed a fiver. Only needed a fiver.
Was that all?
Only, yeah. Actually needed more when you're about.
What do you mean?
You cost a bum. Right, so let's drop this into the sheet. So that is 3107 to add in. So I'll just drop that onto here. So it's 3107, and we'll show you what this is all about. So this kind of concludes this series. I would have carried it on, but there's no real interest in it. I know you want to see the big money all the time, but this is where the heart and soul of trading is. And, well, that's it really. Anyway, so the next part of this is, it's all well and good catching it on a spreadsheet and catching it sort of here and sort of thinking, oh, well, where are we at? Where's it go? What do we do with it? Well, that's where the next part of the puzzle comes in. So let me just pull this over. There is the account. I'll just pop that back up just so that you can see it. There you are. Same ones. 57 BlackBull. 57 BlackBull. Let's check our figures. Yep. Wrong sheet again. Oh, dear me. Dropped a clanger there. Right. Just refresh that. And it should. There we go. It's pulled in the profit that we've just done. So that should be the same. 73.95. 73.95. What we're going to do now is just go to wallets, and we're going to drop some money into here. Okay, so we're going to add some funds into my Scruffy wallet. It's the first harvest of this month. Harvest halfway through and at the end. So what we're going to do is look for an internal transfer. So we're going to sort of go, okay, we're going to take it out of here, and we're going to drop it into that wallet. which is there. But how much are we going to take? Well, that's where I go back to my sheet, and my sheet sort of tells me what I can draw out. Well, it's telling me my share of profit is 230.71. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm going to take out 230, just round it off. There we are. You'll see all these figures have adjusted. Why? Because I'm taking 230 out as my wage, which is there. So it's dropped my working balance, but it's kept the gross the same. And then if I look at the summary, it'll start doing this and it'll tell you what I've had. So the wages from this is 519 from an initial balance of 200 starting in May. So that not only have I got my money back, I have got a fantastic return on investment, and that's what I'm working to all the time. So I'll just go 230, boom, just like so, proceed. Take it a second, transfer is done, and then if I look at the wallet, 230, and I can withdraw that down into my bank account, do whatever I want. So that's it. That's how you sort of work your money, harvest your profits, and well, that's it. That's all I can say. What else can I say about that? It's just steady thing. But there you go. You've seen me make 500 quid off 200 over the last sort of few weeks. So what can I do with that? Do you want to go away this weekend?
Yeah.
Right. Fucking hell, you didn't take much persuading, did you? So I'm going to spend it and I'm going to take that to a hotel. So next week you'll see me in a hotel. And it was paid for by this. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love. And the money will follow. See you all in the next one.